today I decided to post a video a little bit different than what I usually put on my channel. And just about a week ago for Christmas, I received this Kar 98K bolt action airsoft rifle. And so I decided to do a little review on the gun. It's made by Boyi, and it's a replica of, full-scale replica of the Mozo Kar 98K bolt action rifle. Okay, so the first thing that you should know about this gun is that it fires a lot like the original Kar 98 bolt action rifle would fire. It comes with 5 of these metal cartridges. You load the pellets or BBs into the top or into the front, and you want to make sure that they're in there pretty good, because at first I packed them kind of loosely and they would fall out and jam up the gun. So you want to make sure that it's in there really nice. These are very easy to damage. At first I kind of operated the bolt a little bit rough, and this, I think it's this one, has gotten kind of bent or kind of crimped around the opening. So this one won't fire anymore. And I've had this every bit of a week. And you just load just like any bolt action rifle. You can load 5 at a time, and it comes with 5. And replacements for these, I think a pack of 5 costs like $40. So when you, after you fire, you want to pay special attention to where it falls, because you don't really want to lose these. They're reusable, and you really want to reuse these, because I think it is pretty expensive to buy replacements. The bolt can be a little bit quirky. You kind of have to just learn the quirks and learn how to work around them. Right now the gun has cocked and is ready to fire. And you can tell by this little opening right here on the left side of the bolt. You can see in there that metal firing cylinder is pulled all the way back. Now let me show you what it looks like when the gun is not cocked. Because, right, this is what it looks like when it's not cocked. You can see the spring right there. That's what it looks like when it's not cocked. And what sometimes, oh, by the way, to take out the bolt, you pull this lever right here. It comes right out. I think one of the things I've attributed the problems to is the fact that the bolt requires a lot of precision. If you can see that lip there, that lip is supposed to cling to that piece right there that you see moving right there, which is connected with the trigger. And that latch pulls the firing spring all the way back. So when they don't cling, it doesn't cock the gun. And I think one of the causes is, right now it's December here, and there's still quite a bit of snow on the ground. And the cold weather causes the metal to shrink a little bit. And even though it's really microscopic amounts, because this gun requires so much precision, it causes it not to operate properly. So I'm going to put the bolt back in. You just have to line it up and then pull the trigger so that you can slide it right in place. Alright, I'm going to load it again. Another way that you can kind of ensure that the latch catches that lip on the firing cylinder is you want to apply anti-clockwise force to the bolt handle. And what that does, it applies a leftward and downward force, which keeps the bolt nice and low, close to the latch in there, so that it clings with the lip on the firing cylinder. But now it's locked and loaded. It does have a safety feature. This right here, all the way to the right is on safety, all the way to the left disengages safety. And some manuals will state, or like I read the, I guess it's the United States Military Intelligence Manual or whatever, on this gun, or on the real Kar 98K bolt action rifle. And it states that when the safety is in up position, you can operate the bolt and not pull the trigger. And that, I'm sure, is true with the real gun, but not with this one. It's either on safety or off. And you want to be careful when taking it off safety, because sometimes it will fire simultaneously with the safety being disengaged. Typically, that's when you've pulled the trigger while it's on safety, and it kind of loosens the connection between the firing cylinder and the latch. So sometimes that'll happen, so you want to be careful where you're aiming it when you take it off safety. Okay, so it's locked and loaded. I'm going to put it on safety for right now. It's got a rear and front sight. The rear sight is adjustable, and it works pretty well. Very true to the original design. It's got a cleaning rod. I don't really know what you're supposed to clean with it, because it's every bit of like 4 inches long, maybe not even that. So I don't know. I think it's mainly for looks. But anyway. And as far as the materials, everything that's brown that looks like wood is made out of ABS plastic. And pretty much everything that you see on here, which is black, is made out of metal. I think it's an aluminum alloy, because just the way it feels, I'm not positive. But and then the bolt, you can tell, is a much stronger metal that they've used, because it's, it's got to be the heavy duty stuff for the bolt. The only exception would be this piece right here. This black piece is plastic. It might be ABS plastic, but it's very thin, and it feels as if it would be very easy to break. I was a little bit disappointed in that, but so far it's held up fine. Okay, we're locked and loaded, and it is freezing outside. It's like a tundra out there, but we'll go out and fire a few rounds and see how it does. Okay, now let me show you what I'll be firing at. That metal shield down there.